Hello, Internet!
We're now doubled and together for real this time, unlike last video. So, what better way to celebrate it than with beer, of course. And since Melissa is now new to Europe and she's missed out on a lot of what's going on here, I got one of the newest and hypest and freshest beer. It's Azacca Citra by OO Brewing. Now, OO Brewing, you can hold it and check it out if you want to. OO Brewing is a breakout brewery. They consist of two brewers who used to work for Stig Bergets, who are very famous and big in Sweden, and they broke out from them and started their own little operation.
Like a mutiny?
No, well, it was more of an amicable split, but yeah. But they're seen as the best hoppy beer makers that they have.
We'll see about that.
So they've pretty much only been putting out hoppy beers, and this is their 50-50 series, where much like the name implies, it's half of one hop and half of another. This is Azacca and Citra, and they do all kinds of combos with all kinds of hops. But this is what they're doing currently. This is Stupid Fresh. It's from the 20th of November. So they are putting them out really fast in limited editions.
Almost as fresh as the Trillium.
Yeah, no, this is probably going to be real good. So, Citra, everyone should know. And if you don't, then feel bad about yourselves. And Azacca is a lot like Citra, but it's more tropical fruits. It's grown, I think, in the Caribbean somewhere it comes from, unlike Citra. So it's even more intense fruitiness, even more tropical, more than like citrus. So together, I expect this to just be extremely fruity, more than anything else.
Very juicy.
And we'll see what else they did with it, if they wanted to go full New England, or if they wanted to make it bitter, or what they wanted to do. We'll just find out.
Can we honorable mention last night's beer?
Okay.
That's Trillium-ish. That's 4-point-ish smelling.
That's rich. So.
Okay, wait. What was the name of last night's beer? Because I feel like
Echoes of Vastness. It's behind the stern on the table.
Really tasty. Really tasty. And I think in the same kind of vein.
Let me give you. We'll try to separate it so we both get some at the top and some at the bottom. As you can see, it looks juicy as all fuck. And the fragrance is very strong. You can feel it already filling the room up. It's very hazy.
It is very hazy.
It looks like tropical fruit juice, like pineapple juice or something like that.
That's so hazy you can't see through it at all. It's completely opaque. Oh.
And you get the final splish. There we go.
Am I supposed to hold this like a wine glass, or can I do this?
Right, you can hold it however you like. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention it's of course an IPA, and it's 6.5 ABV.
That's
pretty
respectable.
standard.
Here. Skull.
Cool.
Oh. It's understated initially.
Yeah. Might be a bit on the cold side. But it's definitely juicy.
It's juicy. It's weird the way...
It does have quite a lot of
like
grapefruit bitterness.
Yes.
More than I expected. I thought it wouldn't be more New England. I mean, it's not like West Coast IPA bitter, but there's definitely a lot more bitterness. Then you got sweet ripe fruits there. You got some pineapple.
Maybe apricot, you think?
Sure, that could be it too.
Pineapple, sure.
I'd say some pineapple, some banana, ripe bananas.
Swedish people put bananas on pizza. It's gross. I just learned that today. Wow. In the beer, fine. On a pizza, no. Just saying.
But it also has some of that dankness going on.
It's not as dank as last night's, though, I would say.
No, but like...
Because it's really subdued, I feel like.
Yeah.
Which, not bad, just like subtle, very subtle.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, but...
I mean, for me.
It might be slightly on the cold
yeah.
side still. It should open up more as you drink it. Even so, it's a good beer.
It's a very good beer. It's really probably like a nice option if you don't want, if you like the flavors of New England IPAs or citrusy IPAs, but you're not really looking to be punched in the face with it, because this I think you maybe could give to someone who's not like whacked about IPAs, and they might still enjoy it because it's not super bitter. Does it say how many IBUs it is? No. Nobody cares about that anymore but me. The trend is over. Yeah. Well, it was not real anyway, right?
Yeah, no, but I mean, it's not high when it comes to IBUs.
No, I mean, I'd say
what,
like
not,
55, 60?
Yeah, at most. And it's not bitter like the old school, but it's not as fruity as you might expect.
There's a smell there that I'm having a hard time pegging.
It's
more's coming. More fruit's coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a little bit of that fruit cocktail thing happening, like my faves do. Yeah. So, like, I don't know what exactly the taste is that makes me think of that, if it's like a papaya kind of taste or what fruit in the fruit cocktail it always reminds me of, but that is definitely going on.
Sure. I mean, it's really all of the tropical fruits are in here, flash in and out. There's not that much citrus fruit, which I expected since there's a lot of Citra in here. There's grapefruit definitely, because that's where the bitterness is coming from. It's like grapefruit rind.
Maybe a little bit of mandarin orange as I'm drinking more of it. The first sip was less impressive than the third or fourth. Now the flavors are like building, I feel. But
it's definitely not a pure fruit party like some of these new beers. It does have that old school dankness and some spiciness. Some like pepper, some like cilantro, some nutmeg.
Here we go. Tastes like dirt.
No,
I know, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. But leaves, those descriptions I like to make fun of.
No, but there is some spice in
there.
Yeah,
what is?
Some aromatic woods. Cedar maybe.
Oh, it's like on the tip of my brain.
But it's very complex, it's very balanced. There's a bit of sweetness in here, but there's also enough bitterness to balance it up. There's some
not malty at all.
No, there's some fruit, but there's also some spicy dankness. So it's really got covering all the bases here.
I'm getting like a lot of more juicy as it warms up a little bit too, I think. Or I don't know if it's really warming up or it's just saturating my palate kind of.
It's got a bit of alcohol heat as well.
Yeah, a little.
Slight bit in the background.
Yeah.
But that kind of makes it feel peppery more than alcohol.
I was going to say that's like the spicy character,
And it's
a little like warming, you know, but some of them are very warming immediately.
The mouthfeel is a bit light for the ABV, I feel like. It's not as full as it could be. It's a bit.
No, but it's kind of creamy.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Would drink again.
Yeah, pretty good showcase for these. It's not like ultra hoppy, like for example Trillium. It's more balanced and well-rounded, and it covers all the bases when it comes to making a hoppy beer instead of going extremely in one direction, I would say.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Very
you
good.
should try one if you find it. All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Internet.